up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Yeah. Oh, what's this turning? I've been watching this every other second. Turn green, then red, then gray, then it's at 0. So yeah, it's been red the last couple of days, right? But yeah, a lot of stuff going on, man. It's exciting stuff, right? We are in the bull run. It's been a little bit red those last couple of days, but things are looking good. People are getting greedy, right? So I'm gonna talk about a couple of things today. Last thing, so yeah, today PPI, Producer Price Index, was negative. Let me size this. Yeah, right. Like that, right? PPI, Producer Price Index, which is a pre-indicator of CPI, Consumer Price Index, was negative. Expected was 0.3%, and it came out negative 0.5. So that is good news. All this complaining about prices are going to be rising and there's going to be inflation. So that's an indicator that the next CPI reading is going to be low. So that is awesome news. It's like saying, well, keep those prices down, right? Because we need those prices to stay down. We don't want prices to go up. So the Jerome Powell says, oh, well, we have to postpone those interest rate cuts. So next FOMC meeting only has it. Oh, this was I checked this yesterday. The next FOMC meeting had a like a 6% chance of a interest rate cut. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's what did it. That's why this negative reading came out today. So the odds of a interest rate cut happening on June 18th during the next Fed meeting has increased by just a few percent, so to 10%. So that's good. Perfect. Non-stop bullish news. What's this? What else we got? Yeah, there was some bad news today. Obviously, it's been red a little bit. We got some really good pumps. People taking profits, but there's also been some bad news like this. This was a big article that was going around that Walmart says that price hikes are incoming. They said it was like unavoidable, right? So a double-digit percentage point price hike. So that's doesn't sound too good. So it caused some sell-offs. Wasn't too good in crypto because of that. There were only like a couple of things pumping today. I took profits on what was it? Geez, what was it I took profits on today? I was only it was like, what was it? Chuck, right? Chuck on base, one of the dog coins on base. Was doing pretty good. It was pumping really good. I was like, well, no, it's pumping all right. I was like, it's the only thing that's green right now, so why not? But yeah, people are still greedy. But I wanted to talk about Housecoin. Housecoin is a new and improved and new coin that is shiny new coin has come out recently, like a little over a month ago. And the software in my community found it at a 5 million market cap. So that's really, really interesting right there. I didn't get into it. It was kind of ignored in one of the channels in my community for a little bit while. I got my lowest entry point has been around, I don't know, like what, 35 million. But this is a very unique new type of coin, right? And it's a little bit of a retracement from where it was last week. So that's a good thing if you want to get into it. One house is equal to one house coin. So it is interesting play, non-stop activity and content on their X profile. And what's really interesting is kind of if one house coin is going to be equal to a house, I don't think so. It's either going to have the market cap larger than Bitcoin, or it should have it really in theory should have less supply than Bitcoin. But so it's like a billion house coins. So that's nowhere near Bitcoin's 21 million. So I don't know about that, but it is a good play. Now, I found this article. This has been all the talk Housecoin causes buying frenzy, drawing in high-profile whales. So that's one thing that got me bullish on Housecoin. Yeah. So what else we got going on? Yeah, this is an interesting article. I found tons of articles like this, but yeah, this new craze for Housecoin is drawing in high-profile crypto whales and influencers. House mixes the potential of memes with the craze of tokenized real estate assets. So, yeah, it says when a short time span, whales and public traders stacked over 1 million worth of house. Yeah, it's just something that has my just has me giving me goosebumps all over, man. It's like I really love this one. I've been swapping a lot of my plays into Housecoin. I've been buying it up, so I can buy a house with Housecoin, right? Or do something with Housecoin. So this buying spree has happened when Housecoin broke above a 10 million market cap and valuation. Yeah, so now it's back down to, what is it? Now is back down to, yeah, 46 million. Yeah, it was under 40 million yesterday. So, but yeah, it's a good entry point. Yeah. And then, we have all the software in my community. This was found on a Dex alert, one of the channels in my community, in my Discord. And they found it all the way back here. And then it started pumping, and then it's pumped. And I guess this article was this article was like 2 weeks ago. This article was when it was like up here. Oh no. No. This article was when it was here. Yes, there is a lot of volatility up and downs. I'm just buying those dips. Those dips are pretty cool, man. Exciting. And this is funny. 100 houses. This is a fake Mr. Beast thumbnail. I burnt down 100 houses and laughed while doing it. Oh, wow, that's funny. Yeah, tons and tons of content. Crazy amounts of content. All different types of content. It's just like they're really pushing it. They are really pushing it. Yeah, this is like the next Farcoin. This is in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. We are in the beginning, in the midst of a historic run up. Things should be pumping. Maybe, who knows? Give it another couple of days. We'll see if things start pumping again. But it's just a matter of time before we all become billionaires, right? So I found this other token. Well, my community, software in my community, found this other token, WalletConnect. This is one of those more safer plays. Is that optimism? Yeah, we got in on this in like a pre-launch, sort of like it was like launching on centralized exchanges, like quite a few of them, and it wasn't officially announced yet. So we got in beforehand. So yeah, we got in like around 50 million in my community. So it's already done a 2x from where it is right now. And from up here, it was, obviously more than 2x. So let's say there's a market cap up here. Yeah, it's like 116, 170. Yeah. I think this is a long-term safe play. I don't think it's going to be, it's one hell of a chart. Not bouncing around like Housecoin with, all this volatility. WalletConnect is, you see it all over the place. Connect your wallet. It's one of those wallet connections I never use. And I never connect my wallet to pretty much anything, man. I don't know. I was hacked one time on my Phantom wallet. It was back in January, and I was like, I don't do anything risky at all. I never connect my wallet to anything, to any websites. It's just like, and I got hacked, so I stay away I'm as safe as possible, safe as it can be. But yeah, well, yeah, it is a safe play. Long term, at 100 million, yeah, it could get to 1 billion. It's pretty much listed everywhere. Just in that single day, I guess the 5 days leading up to that launch, you got listed on like a ton of, how many? Jeez. Would I have this sorted by 100? Yeah, it's a tad easier, right? Oh yeah, it's a ton of centralized exchange. Right, so 94 pages. 90. Oh no, this is 84. Jesus Christ, dude! Like, wow. Like, my God, yeah, they got listed everywhere. So again, I mean, I bring this up is it doesn't have those type of pumps like a meme coin, but it is like just got listed everywhere. See, Binance, it's on the gate.io, it's on crypto.com, it is on Cracking, it is on everywhere. It's like everywhere except Coinbase. So that's inevitable, right? I guess on Coinbase it's going to see some really good pumps. Yeah, yeah. This is I had no idea it was this many exchanges. Holy crap. Yeah, so that's WalletConnect. Let me close out some of these tabs so I can save some memory, not freeze up. Next one is Cheems. Now, Cheems is another interesting one. It was found by my insider alert. That's another channel in my Discord that goes out there and seeks out all these awesome coins at a really low market cap. If you want in on those, link in the description below. But Cheems has been one hell of a interesting play. Now, like, look at this year. This is the year. Holy guacamole, dude! This does not resemble any other chart out there, right? Because right over here, right all through here is tariff season. This is like from like February 1st until May 1st. When everything else was red and dumping, this thing just kept on pumping and kept on staying strong. Cheems is that's like one hell of a bullish chart right there. I mean, that is like insane. So yeah, I mean, get yourself some Cheems. Get a little bit, don't get too much, as I don't want it to dump and blame me. So this is not financial advice, but yeah, I got some bags packed with Cheems, so this is pretty good. But yeah, this is awesome. And what is Cheems? No, Cheems is just a dog. And supposedly, I don't remember from the last cycle. There was a ton of E-news last cycle. Maybe it's just like I don't know. It's just something like one of those ones I just forgot about because there's just so many of them. But there was a Cheems from last cycle, and supposedly this is a new one. And yeah, I mean it's one hell of a good play. When it comes to centralized exchanges, what do they got? Is it defaulted again to the 100? Centralized exchanges, yeah, they got 35. So yeah, I mean what do the other one have? Housecoin, or what? I already closed WalletConnect. Anyways, whatever. So yeah, they got 35. And yeah, I mean this is like freaking it is bullish. It is strong. It's not one of those ones that has like 4 centralized exchanges and then just drops off the face of the earth. So 35 is strong, and they're pushing it. So yeah, very, 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 very bullish. Other stuff in the news. What do we got going on here? Arthur Hayes is in his latest essay predicts Bitcoin will hit 1 million by 2028 as U.S. Treasuries continue to collapse in value against gold and BTC. 2028. Why did you say in 2028? That's like in the middle of the crypto winter for the next cycle, right? Or no, probably not. That's like when the bull run for the next cycle is really getting started, 2028. But yeah, nonstop bullish. What is this? Crypto payment standard over HTTP for AI and software engines. Yeah, everything is bullish. What's this? eToro. What's this guy have to say?
Crypto from where it was to what it is today. I think nobody doubts that crypto is here to stay. It's a new type of capital markets thriving around the world. Outside the US, we have more than 130 different crypto assets trading, but nonetheless, we are.
Yeah, I see this eToro all the time. It's in here as a, you see? I never even bother looking into it. eToro. It's like forever in the sponsorship section of CMC. I wonder if they have some sort of agreement, because I don't see anything but eToro in this little section, as far as I can recall. Like, it's always eToro. Oops.
We're passionate about capital markets and the stock markets. So at the dinner with Warren Buffett, he actually convinced me to focus more on stocks and less on crypto. But we love both. Last year, 25% of our revenues were crypto and 75% were stock markets. Our customers from all around the world buying stocks from.
What's going on, Billy Bong? I realized I didn't have my comment software up on this computer, but I see this on the other computer. Yeah, well, it's the monkey. What's going on? How's it going out there? Billy Bong Thornton. I love that username. Where are we? Here we go.
More than 20 different stock markets. Experience seeing crypto from where it was to what it is today. I think nobody doubts that crypto is here to stay. It's a new type of capital markets thriving around the world. Outside the US, we have more than 130 different crypto assets trading, but nonetheless, we are passionate about capital markets and the stock markets. So at the dinner with Warren Buffett, he actually convinced me to focus more on stocks and less on crypto. But we love both. Last year, 25% of our revenues were crypto and 75% were stock markets. Our customers from all around the world buying stocks from more than 20 different stock markets.
What is this? Because I didn't put on my software at the beginning of the stream, my comment software, that I can't pull it up now because of what's going on, Ray? Dog and me got gate.io. Did it? Because there's some of my video just yesterday. I was like, yeah, it hasn't gotten any, it hasn't gotten any new centralized exchange recently. Let's find Dog and me. We got gate.io, then yeah, I take that back. Dog and me got gate.io. Let's see. Is it on here yet? It's not listed yet. Or like, did it just get it? Let me check my Discord, because I don't think I saw it on my Discord either. I would get the alert too. Let me just check for a second. Oh, in me, yeah. So I still got the last one as Bing X. All right, if it got gate.io, I mean, that's cool. I mean, well, I guess we'll be hearing about it. I mean, that's awesome news. Yeah, Dog and me. I'm saying, in these more exchange listings, in order for it to carry that flag as the first and awesome dog meme on base to be listed on Coinbase, yeah, it needs to get at least a few more exchange listings. Can't rely on just what it has now. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Everything bullish. I love the way Cointelegraph says bullish on a lot of their posts. It's like, yeah, get people hyped up. Bernstein says Ethereum 65% rally is fueled by stablecoin dominance, L2 institutional adoption, and hedge funds unwinding shorts as the crypto narrative shifts beyond Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Mike, this is funny. Yeah, Michael Saylor said Sell a tooth if you must, but keep Bitcoin. Yeah. What else we got going on? Anything else that says bullish? Anything that says bullish? Reported, yeah. I don't like when it says bullish. Bullish! Well, Blockstream CEO says Adam Back. Okay, Blockstream CEO Adam Back says Bitcoin is strangely low at 103K and sees it surging to 500K to 1 million this cycle. Oh my God. Is that too good to be true or what? This cycle. Yeah, I've been saying this cycle. I don't think this cycle is going to end this year. I think this cycle is going to end next year, maybe Q1 or Q2. We got a lot of stuff going on, and I think we're going to get a huge pump like now in in June, July, and then it's going to come back down again, and then stay bearish for a while, maybe till September. And then we might get another top again, even a bigger pump in like November when everybody thinks the bull run is over, right? And then it just might top out again in like January or February of next year. It's really fooled a lot of people like it did last cycle, right? Everybody thought the top was over there in April. And everyone's like, all right, the bull run is over, and then it goes down and down and down. And then suddenly it was like in July and July, just sort of, end of July, August, started just pumping up again. Yeah, so we got like the biggest cycle ever, the biggest bull run ever right now. So don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate it. Latest, Google searches for Bitcoin and Coinbase app rankings are near 6-month lows. Suggesting retail hasn't returned yet. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. But analysts expect a surge week 1 week after BTC breaks 109K. Yeah. Yeah, it's quiet. It's quiet. Like what we got right now, like whales and institutions just stacking their Bitcoin. Retail isn't in yet. And then that's when you're going to see Bitcoin dominance start to go down. What else we got going on? Any interesting? FTX Recovery Trust, $5 billion. FTX. Man, I used to make a ton of FTX videos back in the day when they Sam Bankman-Fried was like caught red-handed. This is here's what it says. So the president of the United Arab Emirates told Donald Trump that the relationship between their countries has taken a significant leap forward since he took office. Man, this is like let me see, this is like big time. Yeah, right. So it's like nonstop bullish news everywhere, right? And what else we got going on? Let's move on to some more coins, to some meme coin. We have noticed yesterday, somebody else put it in my community, and I took a look, and I was like, a lot of these Casper tokens have been pumping. Now, KONAN, I took a look, and the monthly chart was like 5x on KONAN. And I guess there's a little retracement in the last like 24 hours, 12 to 24 hours. But KONAN was like, it was like a 400K market cap. What's going on? Where's the chart? Oh, it's down here. There you go. Go to the monthly. I mean, yeah, oh, look at that. Holy crap. So, yeah, at this top right here yesterday, down in here was a 5x. Yeah, because I was stacking some extra KONAN. It was like 400K. Like a month ago. It was like, KONAN is one of my favorite tokens. I made me a hyper edited video about it. For those of you who don't know, go check out my channel for my KONAN video. It's like one of those videos that takes like dozens and dozens and dozens of man hours to edit and create and so on. One of those things that takes a Takes a few weeks to create. So yeah, that means I love KONAN. What else we got? Yeah, everything is up high. Nacho had maintained throughout the entire tariff season, had maintained like a market cap of around 12 million. Yeah, so don't let this red fool you. Yeah, it's been pumping. Caspi had been like 2 to 3 million. So we got like a 2 to 3x on that. Bert has some good pumps. As soon as everything's down in the last 24 hours, right? Bert was up significantly. KROAK is relatively stable. KROAK, another one of my favorite plays. Another one of those coins I made a hyper edited video about. Check my channel to see those videos. The type that takes forever to create, but in the end, it's worth it because the quality is like amazing. So, but what about KROAK? Yeah, KROAK has got. I guess the guy had a spike yesterday. Look at that. Popped up yesterday with everything else, but it's staying strong, right? That's a good question. If you were to go all in on one coin, would you choose Dog and Me or Toshi? That is an awesome question. I got a ton of both, so it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, when it comes to the base chain, my biggest bags are Toshi, Dog and Me, and Brett. I don't think there's any others. I probably have like 10 or 12 other base tokens, but it's only like a couple $100 here and there and stuff like that. But let's see. Dog and Me. Let me check out Toshi. What's the market cap? So Toshi's at 273 million. Let me pull up Dog and Me. All right, so Dog and Me. Dog and Me is a 57 million Toshi. Yeah, let me pull up a calculator. Yeah, that's an awesome question. Let me pull up a calculator. Let me see. All right, so here we go. So it's visible. Let me. Um. So I believe Toshi to be the one that'll get the higher market cap, right? Let's say Toshi is going to get a 40 billion market cap. So, and then we'll divide. So this is going to represent millions, right? So that's 40 billion. We'll divide by 275. That's 145x, right? Now with Dog and Me, it is the first dog base token to be listed on Coinbase. But I do have that concern about it that it's not getting enough centralized exchanges, right? Dog and Me, so that'll bring it down. Now let's say Dog and Me, if it gets a lot of centralized exchanges, it'll get a 30 billion market cap. But with that concern, it decreases me down to let's say 15 billion, right? Let's just say 15 billion. It's not too much. It's not too low. I mean, too low would be like 1 billion, right? So let's get it's a 15 billion market cap. And we divide it by the 57 million. We're at 263. So there you have it. So you get a 145x pump based on these estimates, right? Obviously, it's not going to be accurate, right? But based on these estimates, you get 145x off of Toshi, or you get a 263x pump off based off of Dogami, with the idea that Toshi will get to 40 billion and Dogami will get to 15 billion, right? So, yeah, if you have to go all in, I guess Dogami is it, right? So you said, what does it say? So, yeah, Binance is teasing the Toshi list on Twitter. So, you said Dogami with 1 billion is. Well, yeah, I said well, yeah, 1 billion was like the absolute lowest, right? So it's like I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be like the highest Dogami will go. I mean, who knows? You know, it could be like 20 billion. It could be 30 billion if it just starts getting listed everywhere, everywhere, right? So if it gets everywhere, because you have to consider it's going to be like a 10 trillion market cap overall, right? It's going to be insane. And there's going to be a lot of competition. It's going to bring the value of all the coins down because they're all competing with each other. But since Dog and Me is the first dog on base that Coinbase listed, it has its potential just because of that, right? So, it's not going to get a billion like you can't compare it to some of these other tokens that you figure are going to get a billion because Dog and Me I just think Dog and Me is so much better. I'm like worst case scenario get a billion. So let's do that. So let's do that math, right? So let's say it gets a billion. It only gets to $1 billion market cap, right? How many X's? You get 17X. So, you know, but if you do that, if you do worst case scenario for Toshi, let's say Toshi doesn't get 40 billion, it only gets 15 billion. Or let's say 10. Let's say 10 for the hell of it. We're doing worst case scenarios. So 10 billion and divided by, what did we say Toshi was? Toshi was 277, right? So divided by 277. You get a 36x. It all depends on the market cap. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what's going to do what. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like I don't think either one of them. Like, there's so many projects they just drop off the face of the earth. They seem like really really good projects, especially with these KRC20s. This is like it's like crazy with some of these KRC20s, right? And then it goes out this calculator. Like there were a bunch of KRC20 tokens I thought were like awesome, and then suddenly the team just drops off the face of the earth, right? So, and that happens with a lot of tokens, but I don't think that that's going to happen with either one of Toshi or Dogami. So it has, you know, they have very very good potential. Like they've already got Coinbase. There's no reason to drop off the face of the earth before the end of the bull run, right? They've already got Coinbase. They're going to pump to the moon. You know, it's like out of the blue, it's going to be shooting up. And a lot of people, a lot of you newbies out there, man, you gotta take those profits. You can't just wait to catch the top because you could just wake up one morning and it's all back down again and it's never gonna go up again. But I think Dog and Me is gonna have an awesome run all the way out to the end. Dog and Me and Toshi, yeah. Hopefully KROAK. Hopefully KROAK too. I think KROAK is gonna get there. When it comes to what's going on here? Let's like resizing these things. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, there's been a lot of KRC20 tokens that just completely disappear. Um, but when it comes to the ones that are going to last to the end, I mean, it's definitely Nacho. Maybe Kango Caspi. I mean, probably Gold and KONAN and Casper. A lot of these in the top 10. KROAK. I don't know, maybe Kiro. We'll see. I think Cappy is going to do it. I think Cappy is definitely undervalued. Oh, wow, look at that. It's a 66K market cap for Cappy. It was like a 40K like a week ago, and I bought some more. So, yeah, all right, 66K. That's pretty cool. And maybe a few of these. I mean, maybe a few of these are going to stick around to the end of the boom, but I don't think all of them are going to pump to the moon. Bora? I don't know. I had never bought that one. KK has an abnormally high market cap. KK. Let me take a look at this, right? I haven't looked at it in a while. I have some. I bought some like, this is like one of the first. This was like when KRC20s came out. I remember this way back. What are they doing? The first KROAK meme coin ever deployed on Casper. Is that true? Yeah, probably. I remember from way back. And they're still active. It's, you know, it's just it's a copy of Pepe. But I mean, as long as they're active and they're pumping, I mean, I think that there's no way in hell this thing is going to get to 1 billion. I even have my doubts it's going to get to 100 million, but it could get in the tens of millions in the long run if it stays active. All they got some of these projects, all they got to do is stay active. I'm losing my voice. You know what, guys? Click that like button. After that, I'm going to go into some of these memes. Let me put my like button video. Speaking of being friendly, did you know that the most friendliest thing that you can do today is to give that like button a pound? Seriously, I'm looking for some new friends, and if you want to be my friend, just hit that like button. I'm like the friendliest guy on the planet. Trust me. And by the way, if you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down so I can track you down and beat you senseless. That's the like button. I put myself on mute because my throat is just suddenly getting dry. Damn. I'm gonna pull up some of these memes, so I'm not gonna be talking. So, hold up. So, yeah, this is a truth. Oh, this is in Spanish, right? But yeah, this is employment versus trading, right? When you're first starting out, you're losing. Then it's like, okay, I'm doing a little bit better. And it's like, okay, I'm doing really good. And you just flat when it comes to employment, right? This is your crypto wallet versus your bank account. It's true, right? Most of us are true. I mean, there's so much shit in my crypto wallet. Then my bank account, becomes really high when you start cashing out at the end of the cycle, right? So. Reasons that I think are sure, yeah. Hey, crypto bros eating $1 ramen after spending $50,000 to buy the dip. For sure, yeah. Yeah, it's funny that I got a bunch of those like prepper pails and like food and stuff. And there've been some days I've been up taking some stuff out and opening up some packages rather than going to the supermarket and spending money on a bunch of meat or something. A few days here and there, and I guess it's just I don't want to spend that much money. I just want to put all that in crypto, right? Yeah, but I like meat. I'm a meat eater. I love it, especially I'm getting organic meat. I like to eat healthy most of the time. So, but yeah, I've just been like grabbing. I've been doing this sometimes too. When your friend convinces you to trade and you discover it'll take years of suffering to become profitable, ain't that the truth, right? That's the truth. Yes. Yeah, it's true. There's I don't really offer any services yet like that for portfolio reviews and one-on-ones, but somebody in my community wanted that. I told him to DM me. Um, yeah, I'll review his portfolio. Just sent me his portfolio. Uh, and yeah, I mean, it's like I tell him and other people that in the long run, um, yeah, it's going to be worth it because like there's a lot of people, they think they're not going to make it, and what they do is they just drop out of the game. Um, because after a few years, they're like, damn. But yeah, I mean, it'll be tough for a while, especially when you get in, like, I don't know, especially when you get in, it's like the bear market, and you think it's just gonna eventually it's just gonna keep going up and up and up and up and up, but it goes up, and you're like, yay, and then you forgot to take profits, and it goes down. It's like, oh man, right? And then a few months later, it's going up again. You get excited, and then it's like you forget to take profits again. So it's like you're giving yourself a heart attack for no reason, right? So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like take profits. You see a good pump, take some profits, get some cash aside, because it's going to go down again, and yeah, then you can just buy back in. You get excited to buy back in too. You're like, yeah, I just sold up there, right? And now it came down to here, and I'm buying back in down here. Now I got even more. I got even more. Right? Whatever, I got even more. Not in terms of dollar value, but in terms of units of the coin, of the token. Like, I got more dog in me because I sold up there. Now I'm using that money to buy down here. And now I got more dog in me. Something like that. So you gotta get used to it. And it gets fun. When you start playing the game, it starts getting fun. Because what the outcome is gonna be. Like, it's not gambling, right? Because it's not gambling because you're gonna win. Right? But you doubt yourself when you see it going up and it goes back down, you don't take profits, then you have doubts, as if you start doubting whether or not you're going to win, and that's when it gets stressful. Right here, this is funny right here.
I own you. You're my bitch. So don't walk around here thinking you have free will, because you don't. I can crush you anytime I want. So settle in, because you are here for the long haul.
Yeah, how the crypto market talking to me after I got too excited. This is exactly what I was just talking about, right? So
I own you. You're my bitch. So don't walk around here thinking you have free will, because you don't. I can crush you anytime I want. So settle in.
I love it. I love it. I totally love it. Crypto holders be like,
oh, don't cry, are you?
So, do you regret putting your life savings in crypto?
No. No? Oh, don't cry, are you?
So,
that's how
do you
some
regret
people
putting your
feel.
life savings?
I don't like. I gotta refresh. I hate the user experience with Instagram. I can't just go backwards.
Okay, so I'm headed to speak at the South Florida Real Estate Summit, and
yeah, listen to this lady. She's awesome.
As I was walking in, I was thinking about how many people in 2025 still think digital currency, cryptocurrency, whatever, Bitcoin, whatever you want to call it, is a scam. Let me just say this to you. If it is a scam, your bank is in on it. Your government is in on it. BlackRock, the biggest asset management company in the world, is in on it. Fidelity, most of y'all hold y'all 401ks with Fidelity. They in on it. The states in on it. The senators in on it. The president in on it. The representatives in on it. So if it is, you might as well get in on it, because the scam that you're in on right now, the fiat currency scam, that's about to be over. So you might as well get in on the new one. if cryptocurrency is a scam. I'm just saying.
Yeah. That is I love that video. He knows what's up. He definitely knows what's up.
Investing is risky. Wait till you get the tab for not
My response when people say trade is risky.
investing. See, it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. Investing your money is risky. It's all risky. I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive. The minute you were born, it got risky.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna play this like every single video. This is when you've been trading for 5 years, right? 5 years deep, and someone says, "Teach me for free." Which leads me to say, hey, join my community. You know, I've talked about some of these cool and awesome coins. We get it on really, really early, right? You know, we found Housecoin at 5 million. So it's, you know, what is it, like 10x already? We got a 2x on WalletConnect since the pre-launch. We got it on the pre-launch. We got it in Cheems really early as well. So yeah, link in the description below. And, you know, reach out to me. A lot of people are asking for advice on, you know, how to trade and when to trade, and, you know, when to buy, when to sell, things like that. So I'm working on the course. I already got the introduction the introduction video of that particular course. Tomorrow I'm going to work on lesson 1 of that particular course. It's going to be called Getting Started in Crypto. Link in the description below. As I build more things out, I'm going to raise the price. So right now it's just $20 a month. You get almost half off if you get the yearly. So anyways, join the community or click that like button. Click that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And let's become billionaires together, right? I will catch you guys later.